morning all, welcome back to my channel. Now we've got an order which will be the last order I do from Orchids in Belgium, because I wanted to get a couple more of the Sarcochilus, because I've been doing some checking up on the results that they've had, and the colour flowers that they're getting, and there's some really interesting colours and a couple that I specifically would like. I could end up not having it, of course, because there are no guarantees with these hybrids. But what I've done is doubled up on a couple that they're having results of the reds and the apricots that I was interested in. And I've hopefully got a yellow, but until such time as next spring, excuse me, we just won't know. I mean, I could end up with 3 plants the same and not the colour I want, but that's the chance I'm taking, because after December I doubt if I'll be able to get hold of any more, apart from which there won't be room for any more because of the amount that I've already bought. So I do know though that if they turn out to be not the colours I want, that I'll be able to sell them at the club when they're in bloom, because people will buy them when they can see what the colours are. They don't necessarily like the colours I like, so we just take it one step at a time and hopefully increase the chances of what we're going to get. So we shall see. Some of these look as though they're bigger than others, but I've not yet been disappointed in any that I've bought from him. I had one last year that put up deformed flowers, and he replaced it free of charge. So I'm growing it on to see if the same thing happens this year. This is the one I think that was coming out with the nice apricot colours. Unnamed one. The names are very bizarre. Culnura Sanctuary GB crossed with Culnura Kaleidoscope Valencia. To me, there's yellow in there, but I do know that Kaleidoscope itself is white with pink and red dots on, but that doesn't matter. So I've just got to number these, because the ones that are then unnumbered I can know are my originals, and I can see what I'm going to end up with, because I don't like to miss out on opportunities, and if just 1 or 2 of them come out with the colour that I would like, I should be over the moon. But here's one that, this is the one we're trying to improve the colour on. Red Edge, Culnura Fancy Red Edge Early and Culnura Fire Mist on Arch. You're looking at reds in there. He flowered this year as well, and he's got an awful lot of fans. Some of them are more advanced than others, but that's just the way they go. I've never yet had a duff plant from Orchids, so we shall see. And they always packs them so well, and these left Belgium Monday. Whatever time they pick up from his nursery, I don't know. it was in my front door this morning at 10 o'clock, and I paid something like €14 for postage. Now most of the European nurseries charge 19, 20 and above, but they don't. I guess if it was a giant plant and heavy plant they would, but what have we got here? Now this is another one, Culnura Shades 50 cross Culnura Rusty, named variety pink red. So had two flower spikes on this year. So he's already flowered. So he should have actually. And again, there's loads of fans on them. I mean, it may well be that I like the colours so much I end up keeping them all. But it wasn't done for that reason. It was done to get specific colours. So, oh, this is a big one. Woo! Huge fan on this one. Ah, now look at the difference. Here we go. Not that one. Go away, not you. There. That's Culnura Fancy Red Edge cross Culnura Fire Mist on Arch. So, here's this. So, quite a difference, isn't there? But I won't know the results. And beautiful, huge fans. Dust in there. Huge fans. But it doesn't actually look as though this one, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 young growths down there, as well as that big one. So that's not too bad, is it? You rubbish, get down there. Another big one in here as well. Let's see what you say. Massive fan on this one. Massive fan on that one. What have we got there? It's another one of the GB cross with Kaleidoscope. And I don't want that bit there, because there's marks on the leaves. A couple of baby fans, 3 baby fans, and there, 3 baby fans and 1 giant fan. So that is, mind you, it's a bit older, yeah, it's a bit bigger than the other one of it. So neither of which is flowered. So again, that'll be interesting. So. And I dare say they won't get any more from Australia, because Australia do not ship out to Europe. And the only reason these were got hold of and these flasks came over was because Scott Barry came to the UK to do a special tour. I think he's done the same thing in America this year. He's done a tour over there, and there's flasks gone over there if they wanted to order them. Now this is an unknown quantity. I haven't got this one at all. Rosella Spotty crossed Culnura Smoothie Tip. That has only got 1 growth. And I think that's the first one I've had with just 1 growth and nothing else. Don't know what that one's like, never seen it. We shall see. We shall see. Big one as well. Don't take it out of the pot. Just take the paper off, please. This one, Calnura Symphony Yellow Tinge crossed with Calnura Kaleidoscope Pink Ridge. So that's an unknown quantity. I can't remember what the colours were they posted for that, but what they do tell you is what you're liable to get. What they don't guarantee is that's what you'll get. But he also posts the colours of ones they've had flower. Oh, I've got this one on their Facebook page. So I think he's done very well on these Sarks. I repotted one yesterday that came from our members' greenhouse, the chap that died sadly, and it was in a probably what they would call a 12cm pot. It was a big pot, and it was a tall pot as well. It was a longer pot like they use for cymbidiums, and I couldn't shift it out of the pot, and used a Stanley knife in the end to cut down the side, and it took me so long to separate it all out, and now I've got it up in a hanging basket so that it can spread out and recover from the... It'll either do one of two things. It'll go completely downhill because I've shocked it so much, or it'll go, yay, we've got room to spread our feet and grow on. As long as I get it fed during the winter, or before the winter. Oh, that must be, those marks are on there. But that's a hybrid Fitzhart, it's called, Sarcochilus Fitzhart. And it's cross between Hartmannii and Fitzgeraldii. So it'll be the normal colour, the white with the different shades of pink, red in the middle, centre, but it should be a nice, if I keep it, if I've not killed it by completely shocking it to death, it should be quite nice in the spring next year, spring, summer, when they flower. Just seen one of those. It's been recovering. Came from Sprysotic. Went backwards. It was nearly 2 years ago now, and I've had the tiny little bits that I saved sitting in it's only a miniature dendrobium, sitting in moss. We've now got roots coming out of the bottom. We haven't got an extensive root system, but we've got quite a few, and lo and behold, look, he's putting his first flower up. Now I need to get that mounted, I think. It doesn't need to be in this anymore. That'll be interesting. There's work to do in this greenhouse, work aplenty. I need to pull my finger out now and get on with the watering that needs doing. Luckily not as much as normal. And what I will do before I go, let me just take this off of here and show you. Because we've seen the huge flowers that this put up before this year, and it's doing it again. Tiongii. It's again flowering. This is the third time so far this year it's flowered on this one cane. You can see where the other ones have been. It hasn't flowered on this cane over here again because he was on there, but so many. I'd say he was happy, and if you look up there, you can see that in that reflection. He's got a lone one up there. But as soon as that plant is pot bound, as soon as this little lot goes, I'm not going to give it the chance to root again. I'm going to take it out. Because while I was trying to stake them, it went through the pot, split the pot, and it is absolutely chock-a-block in there. So I need to get him sorted and do it. But what I need to do more than anything now is get on with the watering and put the fans back on. I just wanted to show you the Sarcochilus. And those that I've got flowers off before, I will put the pictures up on the video, and then we can compare them next year when we see what we get, if we get anything with any difference in. I shall either be disappointed or very happy, but either way, I love the flowers, so I won't really be that disappointed. It'll be fine. It'll be absolutely fine. So we'll see what's happening. But thank you for watching. Just a quick one, not very interesting, but with a plan in mind for what I'm going to do in the future. So watch this space, as they say. I hope you're all doing okay. Look after yourselves, stay safe, see you again soon. Bye bye. Filming this diddy bit because Masdevallia, I lie, Dracula, Chimera, big, has opened up its second flower and third at the same time after the slug shredded the first one. If you look at that flower, the colour's on the back. Then you look at this flower, it's a lot darker. They're also two different size flowers. This is more like the normal Chimera big. This is like the big. So I'm chuffed to have two open at the same time. What I'm not so chuffed about is there's evidence of another damned slug in here. So until the new stuff comes, I need to get out here with some beer tonight and put it out. What we'll also look at is Dracula gigas. I think gigas is one of my all-time favourite. He's up there in the top 3. Look at the length of the spikes, they all grow up, and there are 10 of them all the way around. All the way around. There's 10. Some are further than others. So this will be something to see if we can succeed with, because those flowers get to 18 plus inches long. Don't fall off of there. As you can see, they're growing and aiming for the roof. And it is just such a beautiful colour. Even the one that came out the bottom of the basket is working its way up. So this one definitely doesn't go down. I only tried it in the basket to see if it would, and every single flower spike is going up. Didn't expect 10 of them, but I'm quite chuffed. What I'll be even more chuffed with is if I can save them from the slugs and they all flower, because these flowers last a very long time. I'm going to take this onto the unboxing video because I couldn't wait to share it. I'm going on another slug killing expedition tonight. Put some beer out and then come and catch the little toe rags. See you soon, folks. Bye.